So we did some guard passing drills this week where we were passed on the outside, Toriando, leg drags, and different stuff we were doing. We're going to pass the pressure today. A lot of y'all have seen this a bunch of times, but I'm going to show it as we've done it before, but then I might add some different stuff to it that maybe some of you haven't seen. So I'm going to start with my hand on the inside of his hip and inside of his knee, and I'm moving to one side. I need to pass with angles. I can't do a bunch of passing just straight in front of him. I'm giving him too many grips, too many ways to stay in front of me, okay? So I'll put my hand on the inside of his hip, inside of his knee. I'll make an angle here. And now what I want to do, instead of trying to knee cut or Toriando pass, I'm going to hit him with my shoulder the same way, but I'm going to trap this leg, okay? So when I come out here, my elbow starts to drop, and I'm going to hit him right in the hip with my shoulder and trap this leg. I'm going to wrap it with my arm. Here, okay? And I'm holding, okay? So there's a bunch of pressure on him. I'm steering into him with my shoulder, okay? He tries to keep my leg here. I'm pinching it, and I'm going to turn my hip down, walk him out. Once I have his leg straight, I want to keep it straight. I'll square up and then pass his leg, okay? And turn his knees away. Then I'm working towards this collar, if I can get to it. Come up, cover his knees, pass, okay? Here, right? So I'm out in this spot, I'm gonna hit him with my shoulder. All right, I have his leg trapped. On, over, under with my grips. I'm gonna turn my hips, straighten his leg, square it up, turn his knees, okay? Then, if I can get to his collar, I'll take it, cover his hips, walk out and take side control or to his back. Any questions on that? Important part is make an angle, okay? Can't stand square with them. You're not gonna pass anybody good that way. We need to make them make a correction, or us pin down one side, so I'm only fighting against one of the sides. Everybody understand? You can see it one more time? All right, one more. I'll go this way. So, inside the hip, inside the knee. Here, control, I'm wrapping his leg, and I'm under his other leg. Turn his leg, get straight. Here, I'm not laying on the mat. Square up, pass his leg, step across, and turn his knees away. Then I come up under his collar, block his hips, work my way around. Everybody good? All right, let's drill that. 1, 2, 3. I've been kind of doing this most of the week too. We're gonna continue doing the same pass, okay? So everybody gets to keep repping that pass, but the person on the bottom is gonna defend it, okay? And they're not gonna defend it in the early stage, they're gonna defend it as he's passing me correctly, right? He's gonna turn my knees away, okay? So I'm gonna be the defender in this case. We're still gonna drill it, right? He's gonna get his reps, but I'm gonna drill it on the bottom half. All right, here goes. Here, good, right? He starts to work. All right, so I'm turning this way. I can't hip escape. I need to turn him face to get my butt that way, right? So I'm not gonna be able to do that from this spot. So I'm gonna take my arm, put it in on his, right next to his neck and his trap. And I'm gonna arch on my left elbow. So as he's coming here, I'm gonna get here. Try to come up, right? Get to my elbow in my hand, try to pass. Okay? So I know he's going that way, all right? I don't want to hope that I'm going to win that battle, because you may not, right? But if he gets to that spot and my knees are turned, I'm not going to be able to turn and face him. Okay? So our normal hip escape and retaining our guard is not going to be there. Does that make sense? All right, do it one more time. Yep, that's fine. So my elbow and hand are in on a line. Okay, I'm on my right foot. Turn this way. Turn. No more. Okay. So my elbow's in here. I got my hand behind me. I'm on my right foot. He's trying to work towards my back. I escape my left leg, and now I circle my right leg and come up. Okay? We've been drilling a lot of this position here in the last 2 weeks. Any questions on that? Without him being here, once I get turned, I'm come up to my elbow, put my elbow in his neck, come up on my hand, I have this foot up. I'm doing a technical stand-up, and then I'm circling my foot out, okay? That's the goal. He may grab my leg. If that happens, I'm just trying to get my guard back, okay?
Why do we, like,
Palm towards you, because I don't want to push him, okay? It's a good question. So, just finish here, right? So if I come up here, and I turn my hand the other way, right? So I go here. All he has to do is shuck this. Okay? I'm not pushing at all. I'm using this upper bone of my arm, my humerus bone, to hold him. Shuck it off. Okay? Okay? I'm digging it into that spot, but I'm not pushing him. I want to avoid using this part of my arm. I'm using just here. So like an inch or two just below the point of your elbow. Okay? That means I'm using this bone. All right? I don't want to push him away because it's going to come off of him. I just want to dig it in there and work on escaping. Does that make sense? All right, try that. 1, 2, 3.